What's up, y'all? I finally made it to my Kenya Airbnb, Nairobi, Westlands neighborhood. Can't beat this for $50. Um, it's not the greatest place, but it's basic accommodations, one bedroom apartment. I could have went for 20, $25, but Dobro said don't even try it. Basic one bedroom apartment. Ran into a few snafus, but I'm a veteran traveler now, so I just kind of learn to be patient when I'm traveling more than when I'm dealing with stuff in the States. But when I land in the Jomo Kenyatta Airport, got to this little health check area, and they said I had to have an immunization done because I had spent 4 days in Addis, which is cool. They told me to pay $7 or 3,500 Kenyan shillings, and I didn't even think about the conversion. I had already converted a bunch of money before I left Kenya, um, and so. But before I left the state, so I just gave him 3,500 shillings, got the shot, and went on through immigrations. And then when I looked later, the conversion was 100 to 1, so I could have given them $7. I always carry some U.S. cash with me when I go. My partner told me that. I'll tell y'all another time about the story where we ended up in Cuba. Between the two of us, we only had $1,000 U.S., but we made it work. But that's for another day. I had some money on me. I always keep some USD on me when I'm out abroad. I should have just given him the $7 because the conversion, based on where that is today, is about 700 shillings. I can't imagine the market is that efficient. I think somebody made a mistake. They're probably going to send me around the corner to do an exchange with the $7 or whatever. But neither here nor there. The address in Uber was not given accurately. I'm sorry, in Airbnb, they just gave me um, the name of the road, and the Airbnb pin marker told me 49 Mutiti Road, and I ended up at another place on Mutiti Road, which caused me to have to do maybe a 200-yard walk with my bags. That's fine. When I finally got here, the guard let me in, no problem. But I get up here to the Airbnb, and usually this is a pretty seamless process when I've done this in other places around the world. But in this particular case, the key was not where it was supposed to be. Finally, the guard came up and told me. I guess he had spoken to the cleaning lady, and they put a keypad on the door, and I was able to get in. So here's the Airbnb I have. I'm in the Westlands area of Nairobi, which is supposed to be one of the safer places for people to stay. I've stayed in some of the hoodest of hoods, but my homeboy, who's a diplomat, told me, "Hey man, just stay in the Westlands or Westlands or Parklands, I think." So here's the place, basically kind of one bedroom apartment. Pay $50 a night. Nothing special. I guess it's about, call it 550, maybe 600 square feet. Basic accommodations, nothing special. When I'm out of town, I don't spend a whole lot of time in the room. I usually I'm out 18 hours a day just trying to maximize my time because I'm planning to stay here only 2 days, and I'll stay in Mombasa for 2 days as well. But usually when I'm traveling, I mix it up, man. I'll stay in, if I'm gone for 2 weeks or a week, I'll do like the first day or two in a hostel because I like to have a base, and I like for some people to know my face, and I like to meet some other foreigners too. So I'll stay a day or two in a hostel if I'm going to be a place for a while. Once I get familiar with the surroundings, I'll go and do another couple days in an Airbnb. And then at the end, right before it's time for me to go home and relax, I'll go ahead and go online and find me something 4-star for a couple of nights. So, if you pay 100 for a hotel, 20 for a hostel, and call it 60 a night for an Airbnb, you end up averaging out at $60 a night or something like that. So let's see how it goes. My man's cousin, my man from Pennsylvania, his cousin is actually a native Kenyan. She's actually about to pick me up and show me around. I'm not sleepy at all. I'm going to try to make sure I stay up as long as I can and then take a nap maybe about 11 or 12 o'clock tonight because the New York football Giants are playing, and in Kenya they don't really have a sports bar I can go to, but I'm going to watch it online. So I'm going to try to stay up till about 11 or 12 tonight, take a nap till about 3, watch the New York football Giants play against the Cowgirls of Dallas. And then I'll get up at maybe 9, 10 o'clock in the morning after the game, after another 3-hour nap, do a tour of the city and the slums for a day, for most of the day, and then figure it out from there. We'll be back.